In August 2022, the NFL and former Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson agreed he would serve an 11-game suspension and pay a $5 million fine after dozens of women accused him of sexual assault. Watson's legal saga derailed a career. Watson is far from the average player. He stood poised to conquer the football world. His combination of size, mobility, and accuracy is assuredly not typical. In his freshman campaign under head coach Dabo Sweeney, Watson made the most of his limited time on the field, going with Clemson going 4-1 in games that he started. However, injuries upended Watson's freshman year. A broken bone in his hand caused him to miss several midseason starts. A torn ACL in his knee ended the year. Watson had successful surgery to repair his knee and was back and healthy in 2015. The Tigers would finish the year at 14-1 with their sophomore phenom at the helm. In addition to his incredible stats, for 2 years in a row, Watson was a Heisman Trophy finalist. He decided to forego his senior year and enter the 2017 NFL Draft. The Houston Texans selected Watson with the 12th overall pick. He did well enough to earn the starting assignment, but another torn ACL spoiled Watson's rookie season. Watson was ready for his return in 2018. With Watson under center, the Texans finished the 2018 regular season with an 11-5 record, good enough to win the AFC South Division. In the offseason, Watson and the Texans agreed to a 4-year contract extension worth $160 million with an $111 million guarantee. He was now young, rich, and famous. But the honeymoon was not to last. In Houston's 2020 season, Watson struggled to gel with new personnel, and he requested a trade. That offseason would be rocky for more of his dealings off the field than on the field. In March 2021, a Houston attorney filed the first of what would become more than 30 sexual assault lawsuits against Watson and the Texans. Watson's trade value, well, it plummeted. The following July, 10 more women filed police reports with the Houston Police Department alleging sexual assault. Watson lost several huge endorsement deals. In March 2022, the Texans and the Cleveland Browns finalized a trade for Watson. In March 2022, Watson settled all but 4 of his accusers' lawsuits out of court. He has always maintained his innocence. The following July, the Texans settled some 30 lawsuits with women who had filed or intended to file charges against Watson. He lost 1 full season and will lose most of another, and his reputation has suffered a hit that will remain with him for a long period of time, probably his life. Hopefully, my daily striving for redemption has been my greatest accomplishment. So what do I see when it comes to Deshaun Watson? First, I'm annoyed at professional sports for hurling these kind of kids from relative obscurity into the universe of multimillionaires and incredible monetary privilege without so much as 1 season of honest, true life ethical training. It's a disconnect. With wealth and fame, there is often no common sense. Watson saw the women around him as available for the taking, and he physically took what he could. Now, who am I to say whether he's being completely truthful? What I can say with certainty is that far too many young women strongly disagree with him. And every choice has a consequence. Is he defiant enough to stand before a judge and swear to tell the truth? Some athletes think of themselves as players, but not in the sports sense. They believe their money, clothes, penthouses, cars, and other trappings place them above societal expectations, and they try to live that lie. And they invariably fail. I would like to think Deshaun Watson can recover from this set of incredibly poor choices. If he refuses to learn, he will simply be another man with promise who failed.